The title of this small teaching is the title. We continue in this part 3 of this series of teaching called the title, written by our beloved brother Stephen and translated by our beloved brother Honore. Things before the law: Sabbath, sacrifices, priesthood, titan, circumcision. First, Sabbath. God was the first observer of the Sabbath. Genesis chapter 2 verse 2, and on the seventh day God ended his work which he had made, and he rested on the seventh day from all his work which he had made. Second, sacrifices. Abel was the first to make a sacrificial offering. Genesis chapter 4 verse 4. And Abel, he also brought of the first link of his flock and of the fat thereof. And the Lord had respect unto Abel to his offering. Three, priesthood. The very first priesthood mentioned was that of Melchizedek. In God, Genesis chapter 14 verse 18. And Melchizedek, king of Salem, brought forth bread and wine, and he was the priest of the Most High God. 4. Titans. Once again, Abraham was the very first to introduce us to Titan. Genesis chapter 14 verse 20. And blessed be the Most High God, which had delivered thine enemy into thine hand, and he gave him title of all. 5. Circumcision. Abraham and his household were the first to be circumcised. Genesis chapter 17 verse 23. And Abraham took Ishmael his son, and all that were born in his house, and all that were brought with his money, every male amongst the men of Abraham's house, and circumcised the flesh of their foreskin in the same day, as God had said unto him. What became of these 5 when the law came? What became of these 5 when the law came? First, Sabbath became a statute with a severe penalty for defaulter. Exodus chapter 31 verse 14. Ye shall keep the Sabbath, therefore, for it is holy unto you. Everyone that defied it shall surely be put to death. For whosoever does any work therein, that soul should be cut off from amongst his people. Second, sacrifices. Sacrifices became statutory with several specifications. Exodus chapter 20 verse 24. An altar of earth thou shalt make unto me, and shall sacrifice thereon their burnt offering and their peace offering, their sheep and thine oxen. In all place where I record my name, I will come into thee, and I will bless thee. Point number 3, the Aaronic priesthood was established. Exodus chapter 28 verse 1. And take thou unto thee Aaron their brother, and his son with him from amongst the children of Israel, take that he may minister unto me in the priest office. Even Aaron, Nadab and Abihu, Eleazar and Ithamar, Aaron's sons. 4. And what about Titan? The Lord was very specific on who benefited from the title. The title giver himself or herself, the Levite, the stranger, the fatherless, and the widow. And what about Titans? The law was very specific on who benefited from the title. The title giver himself or herself, the Levite, the stranger, the fatherless, and the widow. Titles are in trois categories or in quatre type. Titles are in trois categories or in quatre type. First, general title for the priesthood and Levite. First, general title for the priesthood and Levite. In Leviticus chapter 27, verse 30. And all the title of the land, whether of the seed of the land or of the fruit of the tree, is the Lord's, It is holy unto the Lord. Number chapter 18, verse 24. But the title of the children of Israel, which they offer as an heave offering unto the Lord, I have given to the Levite to inherit. Therefore I have said unto them, amongst the children of Israel, they shall have no inheritance. 3. Annual title. Point number 3, annual title. For the giver, the poor, widow, and Levite. Number 3, annual title for the giver, the poor, widow, and Levite. Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 22 to 23. Thou shalt truly title all the increases of their seed, that the field bringeth forth year by year, and thou shalt eat before the Lord their God in the place which he shall choose to place his name there. The title of their corn, of their wine, and of their oil, and the firstling of their head, and of the flock, that thou mayest learn to fear the Lord their God always. It was point number 3, please. It was point number 3. Now we are it was point number 2. It was point number 2. I repeat it. It was point number 2. Now we are in point number 3. Title of every 3 year. Title of every 3 year. For title of every 3 year for Levite, stranger, fatherless, and widow. Deuteronomy chapter 14, verse 28. At the end of 3 years, thou shalt bring forth all the title of thine increase the same year, and shall lay it up within the gate. Deuteronomy chapter 26, verse 12. When thou hast made an end of tithing all the title of thine increase, the 3rd year, which is the year of tithing, and has given it unto the Levite, the stranger, the fatherless, and the widow, that they may eat within the gate and be filled.